You know, a lot of people don't really think about cranking in the winter, but throwing a crankbait can catch a lot of big fish. The key is you need a crankbait that doesn't have a big wide wobble. You need something really tight. I'm throwing a Strike King Lucky Shad. This bait can go anywhere from say 4 or 5 feet, maybe down to 10, depending on the line setup you have. Basically, you're looking for stretches where a fish can actually suspend. I'm actually on a bluff stretch right here. Sometimes I fish it on a rocky stretch. As far as my setup goes, I like fluorocarbon line. I'm using Sunline Shooter 12-pound test with this. As far as my hooks, I replace them. I've got Owner ST36 trebles on here. As far as my rod and reel goes, I need a light crankbait rod because sometimes these baits can be kind of hard to cast. This one's a little bit heavier than most baits of its style, so I can actually throw it pretty good. As far as my reel goes, Cabela's Arachnid. I've got the 12-pound test on there. And when you think about this bait, it's not a bait you crank real wildly fast. A lot of times you throw it out there and you make a nice, slow, steady retrieve. And as you're bringing it along, you're just moving it really slow. I'm using a 6.3 to 1 gear ratio. And I promise you right now, you know, a lot of times in the winter, I'll always have a crankbait tied on. It's not going to be a real deep diving crankbait a lot of times. Strike King Lucky Shad, think about it.